Welcome to Stay Wavy TV. Enjoy and ride the wave.
What is good, y'all? ESPN sports analyst Stephen A. Smith is seriously considering running for president in 2028. He said if he does run for president, it would be a Democratic nomination because he's basically a liberal, right? Now, let me start off by being positive, okay? I think Stephen A. Smith is the best at what he does as far as sports, right? Especially basketball. He's not really that good at other sports like boxing and, UFC, football. But when it comes to basketball, he's great, right? Phenomenal, right? And what I like about Stephen A. Smith is he's not a person that's biased, right? He's somebody that he likes to see both sides of the spectrum, right? Like Will Cain, who's a Republican conservative, Will Cain used to be on ESPN's First Take. And him and Will Cain used to, go at it all the time because, their views on things, especially like politics and stuff like that, are completely different. But, Stephen A. Smith, even if he disagrees with you, he's still able to have a conversation and see why you feel how you feel on certain things. And I feel like those are qualities that the next president needs to have. I think the issue with, Joe Biden and now President Trump is both of these guys are just, like for example, Joe Biden is too far left, you know what I'm saying? Donald Trump is way too far right. And when you have a president that is just either too far left or too far right, it causes chaos, and it's just not a good look for the country as a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like you got Donald Trump out here posting videos of Obama and his wife, pictured as animals and stuff like this. It's just nonsense, right? And then you had Sleepy Joe, who physically, health-wise, wasn't fit to be the president while he was president. So you got two, these two guys are a prime example of what we shouldn't have as the next president, man. We need a president that's fairly young, like Stephen A. Smith. We need a president that isn't biased, like a Stephen A. Smith. And we need a president that's going to be in the middle, right? That's not just trying to please one crowd, but satisfy, people that are Republican and Democrat, conservative and liberal, even the people that's like just independent, you're not on either side, right? And the number one goal should just to be unite the country, because I feel like America in 2026 is like more divided than ever, which is crazy, bro. Like you would think in 2026 that, we would be more united, but it seems like things was way more peaceful in the 80s, even the 90s, even the early 2000s compared to now, you know what I'm saying? Now, the problem with this is, I would like the next president to be somebody that's invested in politics full time, right? Like Stephen A. Smith, like with all due respect, you're a sports analyst, you're on ESPN, right? You have your own personal podcast on YouTube. You are not 100% dedicated or involved in politics. So, why would anybody want to vote for you? When they think of Stephen A. Smith, they think about you talking about sports. They don't think about you, talking about, politics and this, and we don't think about that. So, you can't really get mad if a person like myself, doesn't take you serious running for president. I think we should learn from the whole Donald Trump thing, bro. Like the next president needs to be somebody that, is very educated, has a background in politics and has shown to be 100% invested in politics. You know what I'm saying? I would like the next president to have the personality of a Barack Obama with, just focused on really just getting the country right, man. Lowering inflation. I feel like that's one of the biggest problems in America is inflation. The cost of gas, the cost of housing, getting an apartment, food. You know what I'm saying? It's just outrageous, and the unemployment rate is high right now. So we need to focus on that, getting inflation down, not starting unnecessary issues with other countries by, putting all types of tariffs so stuff ends up being more expensive than it needs to be over here, and we need a president, most importantly, that is mature and emotionally stable. I think President Trump is a very emotionally unstable man. I think he's very petty. He's very revengeful. And I think that he's very ignorant and immature for a man that's damn near like 80. How old is Trump? Like 80 something years old now in his late. Like, bro, for his age, bro, he acts like he has the same like maturity level of a middle schooler. You know, like the guys out here just being ignorant 24/7. And if the president of the country is ignorant, you're influencing other people, adults and kids, to think it's okay to be ignorant. It's okay to post things that's racist. It's comfortable to, disrespect artists like Bad Bunny because he's representing Puerto Rico and all the other Caribbean countries that he represented in the Super Bowl. You know, like a lot of people had a problem with Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl because his songs aren't in English. But the fact of the matter is, America there's no official language of America. There's people in America that speak Spanish, Chinese, French, Creole, Patois. Like, America's a melting pot, bro. You got people of all different, backgrounds in America. So to come out, and first of all, bro, Puerto Rico is a part of America. Like, the fact that Trump doesn't acknowledge that, like, brother, like, Puerto Rico is literally a part of America. Anybody that's over here in America, you can literally go to Puerto Rico with no passport, okay? Puerto Ricans are Americans. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, man, I'm not really interested in voting for a sports analyst or celebrity as the next president, right? I wouldn't vote for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I hear a lot of, The Rock should run for president. Why? I love The Rock, bro. He's my favorite wrestler of all time. I think he's a great actor, right? Highest paid actor in the world. But if we gonna vote for a president, bro, let's vote for somebody that's 100% invested in politics, that's actually doing it full time, bro. We don't need somebody that has no experience in being in politics full time as the president. I think that's just a disaster waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Stephen A. Smith. I definitely support Stephen A. Smith. I don't always agree with Stephen A. Smith. If he chooses to run for president, I'm cool with it. But, would I vote for him? Probably not. Probably not, man. I do think the next president is most likely going to be a Democrat because of how things are going right now with Trump. But, let's get the right guy in office, man. I heard Newsom, the dude over there running California, is thinking about running for president. But, California's got a lot of problems over there, man. There's a lot of people leaving California because of how he's running things over there in California. You know what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't vote for Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't vote for anybody. No sports analyst, no celebrity. I have no interest in voting for those people as the president in 2028. But let me know what you guys think about this. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe. Please click that hype button. And most importantly, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I'm out.
Welcome to Stay Wavy TV. Enjoy and ride the wave. Welcome to Stay Wavy TV.